when you operate in a defective society that does not appreciate itself, appreciate others, there's going to be a problem. The Nigerian society does not appreciate the invaluable contribution of the police to the stability, the peace and security of this country, the well-being of this country. They see the police as a threat, rather than see the police as a friend they can depend upon in times of crisis, in terms of crisis, like we have in insecurity now. And again, the government itself does not encourage the police to put its best for the benefit of the society. It's a notorious fact that the police is underfunded, understaffed, undermotivated. They live. Sometimes you can recall when a channel went to police college Ikeja, when they saw the recruits were being trained like slaves. These are very dehumanizing environment they are operating on. The society has no empathy on them. They also don't show empathy. So many factors are responsible. One, the police also need to be of certain things. The police, they're victim of a defective system that doesn't appreciate their invaluable contribution, like I said. But the society also is contributing in the sense that the government doesn't empower the police to perform its function in a very friendly manner. A man who is brutalized, a man whose rights are being deprived, a man whose rights are being denied, a man who is brutalized in terms psychologically, in terms of being denied his basic right to work, rather only being blamed by the society, being castigated. The police is the most tongue-lashed institution in the country. Now, you feel rejected, you feel abandoned, there's going to be a negative reaction. So the police actually have not been very friendly with the citizens. And the citizens also have not been friendly with the police. It is when you are motivated, it energizes you. It promotes those skills you have. You want to demonstrate those skills. But when you are demoralized, you don't feel, you develop an laissez-faire attitude. I don't care. I'm not being cared for. Why should I put in my best? So because the police force is not being motivated, the government has neglected the police over the years. In fact, what is happening today? The police is supposed to be the lead agency. Principal agency in terms of in areas of internal security. But today, even other security agencies are supposed to come in aid, like Section 217 the Constitution says the military can come in aid of the police. But today, military, it's as if there is a kind of competition rather than cooperation and collaboration. We are not contending. Nobody can do it all. We should collaborate, work together, synergize, and work for the health, the good interest of the country. But everybody wants to be. I want to be Mr. Best, Mr. Know It All. So it is the police themselves have, like you really said, they have been demoralized in terms of number. I pray that the police trust fund that has been established will go a long way in at least filling that gap of underfunding and insufficient funding for the police. And that's one of the ways which the citizens can contribute towards the funding of the police force through this police trust fund. And if it is used judiciously, I think it will help actually in filling the gap and that being created by inadequate funding of the police force.